Hello, my name is Kat, and welcome back to my Minecraft Xbox 360 world. Today I'm joined by my friend Key. He's going to be joining me today and helping out with stuff. Nice to have you here. There is one major change I'd like to talk about real quick, and it's that, I'm a creeper now. Hey, I finally managed to get skin packs to work, so now I'm gonna be wearing the creeper skin from now on. And, also, something I want to get out of the way real quick, I forgot to introduce my new dogs last time. This right here is Grace, right next to the wall of gratitude. I also have a dog on top of my house over here. His name is Rufus. And yeah, those are my two newest dogs. Chester's doing fine, if you were wondering. But yeah, with that out of the way, I'd like to talk about my goal for this episode, and that is to transform the center of the valley into a nice little lake, just to make things look nice. I mean, a cactus garden is great and all, but honestly, I'd prefer to look at a pretty little lake. So yeah, that's what Key is here to help me do. He's here to help me make the lake, you know, come up with some ideas, and we're just gonna have a fun little time. If things are successful today, he'll probably be joining me for future episodes as well. Yeah, Key, you can start getting rid of the cacti. Before we get started though, I'd like to call attention to the newest name on the Wall of Gratitude, that being Plasma Spasma. In the first episode, I kind of talked about like old PBS Kids shows, and they seemed to really like that I mentioned a favorite from their childhood, that being called Martha Speaks. Yeah, that comment just really warmed my heart and made me smile, so that is why her name is now here on the Wall of Gratitude. So with that out of the way, let's get started. I see you made short work of all the cacti here, Key. Very well done. First things first, I think we need to start kind of deepening the ground here, just so we can prepare to place water around. So I think we can just leave the floor as sand for now, and then start, you know, adding a little more detail later on once we get the water in. Or maybe we can wait on the water, actually. I'm not sure. Actually, it might be easier to place the water first, since then we'd have to get it, like, all flowing evenly, and it's hard to do that when we've already kind of deepened things. So I'm gonna put all this sand back and grab my water buckets. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's worth the hassle just to make sure we're not having to deal with uneven water. We're also gonna have to level out this part of the lake right here that was already here. I'm gonna go grab some dirt to do that. Here you go, Key. I grabbed you some buckets as well, so you can help out with the water. I'd like to place dirt on the top layer of this pond here to raise it up one level, and I can't really make it even when it's already deepened like this. Alright, so now we got all the water placed. Let's get our water buckets out and get everything here filled in. Simple as that. You know, easy peasy, apple squeezy. Imagine if it was this easy to just make new water. It'd solve the worldwide thirst problem pretty quickly. Yeah, well, the ocean isn't really infinite, and also it isn't really drinkable either, so, you know, it's not really that useful to us. So we've kind of reached this point. I want to place some dirt and block the lake off at some point here. I'm not exactly sure where. Maybe along this way. You know, I don't want the lake to take up too much room. I'd like to have space to build some other things as well. Before we get to deepening this thing, I want to go around and kind of smooth out a lot of the edges as well. I just want to make the shape a little more natural looking and a little nicer. Maybe I'll have a bit of an inlet this way. I think that looks nice. I was thinking about having a bridge to walk across here, but we could also make that bridge a fishing spot. That would be really cool. How about this? We'll have the bridge coming across here, and then this little spot here can kind of be a fishing dock. But we can work on that later. Now I think it's a good time to start deepening the lake. It's gonna take a lot of digging to do, but you know, I'm used to doing a lot of digging. I always do a lot of digging into people who have wronged me. This edge is looking a bit flat. How about we add a few grooves to make it look a little more natural? Just like that. This really is a very nice, relaxing project to do. You know, once we're done, we can go out fishing. We can have some days swimming in the lake. It'll be very nice. But, you know, before we get to play, we got some hard work to do first. Any good fun is always earned. Real quick, I'm gonna go and make some more shovels, because mine is almost out, and I imagine we're gonna need a lot more. I'm gonna make them out of iron, because I don't want to waste my diamonds on some lowly shovels. Wait, why is this sign censored? What did I do? What did I put on it? Oh, it's because I wrote balls on it. I wrote balls because I wrote slime balls, and the game thought it had to censor it. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to retype this. Will it accept it like that? Yeah, apparently it will. Anyway, sticks. I need sticks. I don't have any sticks, so I gotta make some sticks. Is 16 shovels gonna be enough? One could never have too large of an amount of shovels. I'll put the chest here. This is gonna be the spade stash. And yeah, we've got a lot more shoveling to do. I'm excited to get this over with, because then we'll be able to move on to the fun part, and that is adding all of the detail. I want to change some of these blocks out for, like, let's see, clay, gravel, maybe some stone, sandstone, I don't know, just any kind of natural block that would look nice in a lake. Careful being in the water over there, Key, you might drown. Gotta come up for air occasionally. Though sometimes being underwater and holding your breath can be rather invigorating, so I get it. You know, the risk of drowning might inspire you to work harder. Alright, that's the second layer done. I think we should go one more layer down. And who knows, maybe after this we'll dig a fourth layer deeper. Maybe after that, maybe we can dig all the way down to bedrock. Possibilities are endless. Well, okay, the possibilities aren't technically endless because the end would be bedrock, but there are many possibilities for digging deep. One neat little strategy is to place a block in the water so you can still have air, but you'll be close to the blocks in the center, so you'll be able to dig them quickly. And occasionally we gotta just get down here and collect all of the blocks that we've dropped, because, you know, we might want this sand for later. Oh, make sure to come up for air so I don't drown. Place a block here so I can reach everything in this center. Oh, skeleton. I'm being shot. That area over there isn't being lit up. I think mobs are gonna spawn over there. Man, I don't have any food on me. I'm gonna have to go and grab some. You know, let me light up this new area of ground super quick. Because Key was too lazy to do that. Ugh, Key, you suck. I'm kidding. I love you, Key. Nice thing is, once we get this lake done, we'll be able to have some nice fish to eat, because we'll have a great fishing spot right nearby. I don't have any more torches, and there's still a bit of a dark spot there, so I'm just gonna move on and hope that's fine, just like I do with most of my problems. Alright, and that's the rest of the third layer. Nice. I do want to dig down one more block deep, but specifically in this little area here where we're gonna build the fishing hole. You know, I think the fishing spot specifically is a good spot to make it deep, and there's another skeleton trying to attack me. I think it's that cave right there, because I never really lit it up. Oh wait, that's a pond. Oh, I don't know. Should we connect this to the lake? Oh, what if we have the water go underneath the little land bridge here and then into here? That'd be kind of cool. Oh, there's another skeleton fighting me. Or what? I heard an arrow being shot. Oh, it's the arrow in the water here. I broke the ground and yeah. I thought I was being attacked again. So let's make everything deeper here. I'm adopting the key strat of just getting down underwater and hoping I don't suffocate. Whoa, digging on a prayer. Okay, back down I go. Oh, I see Key's working on that little underground passage there. Now to start digging this fourth layer. It's annoying that it's now stone. Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna go grab a door, because then it'll give me a little air pocket to work with. And that'll make it so much easier to mine all that stone. Alright, door time. Perfect. This is gonna be so much easier now. Why didn't I think of this before? I'm gonna take the door down real quick and move it over to another spot so I can get this sand over here. Alright, I think that's all the area that really needs to be deeper. I just want to make it deeper for the fishing spot. Key, careful, you're drowning. I do need to ask you to exercise a little more caution, because I'm not a certified lifeguard. Alright, that's looking very nice. This is all looking very nice. I just want to tweak the sides of the lake just a little bit. Ooh, an egg. I found an egg on the ground. Hey, Key! Catch! I missed. Imagine if I spawned a chicken down here. That would have been really funny. Imagine being birthed to life and immediately being waterboarded. So now we can start adding some of the detail. We can start using the gravel and the clay and the yada yada. And I know what I'd like to do. So over here, kind of near this little entrance to the farm I built, I want this to be a sandy beach. Have it come around here and end where this bridge and path will be built. And then over here have some gravel on the ground to act as a gravel beach. And then we can start putting sand and gravel and clay in the ground in the lake. I'm just grabbing every block I can think of and grabbing some cobblestone and grabbing furnace so I can make smooth stone, moss stone, clay, gravel, sand. I even have some leaves so we can add some vegetation. I'm gonna put these furnaces along here to smelt the cobblestone. I probably made too many furnaces, but whatever. I'm stealing a bunch of coal from my furnaces in my house. I'm gonna throw a stack of cobblestone to each of these furnaces. You know, it's probably more than we'll actually need, but that'll also give me some stone to work with in the future. Are you dying? Yep. Oh, I just got a proto connection issue. Disconnected from Xbox Live. Technical difficulties. Oh, I see Key's been hard at work on this sand beach over here. It's very nice looking. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting down deep into the water and start working on this texturing and stuff. This area where the fishing dock is gonna be, I would like to be mostly gravel. Like, I think gravel is a fitting block for the fishing area. Put the door here so I can actually see and break blocks. All the gravel placed around. Oh, go up for air. Alright, that looks nice. Let's have a bit more gravel up on these sort of elevated sides as well. Ow, why am I drowning? I want it for air. Ah! Alright, there, that's nice. How about this little bank here leading into, like, the part that goes on the ground? I'm gonna make it cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. Alright, there we go. Very nice looking. Gonna do the same with this area in front of it as well. I'm gonna put a door here so I can do that. Alright, lovely. How about just some sandstone for this little part here? I don't know why. Every time I try to say sandstone, I end up saying standstone for some reason. And I have to, like, actually focus on the way I'm saying it so I don't do that. Ugh, get air before I drown. I don't know why. I kind of forget to get air sometimes, and it's pretty scary when that happens. Alright, I like the way it's looking so far. Let's do mostly sand for the rest of this area over here. But I'd also like to put some little patches of clay in the middle as well. Alright, so I broke the door. I'm gonna have to do the rest of this pretty fast then, before I drown tragically. Or maybe I'll just go up for more air. No, I'm drowning. No, I died. I'm such an idiot. Oh, wow, Key. I really like this umbrella. That's very nice. You've been hard at work here, huh? And some little cacti sprinkled around as well. That's also pretty nice. If you want to grab some wool from my chest, you could put, like, little beach towels around as well. I think that would look pretty nice. Anyway, I must reunite with my things. Now my inventory is going to be all disheveled. Did I grab everything I lost? I feel like there's something else I'm missing somewhere. No, I guess I grabbed everything, huh? It feels like I lost something, because I'm pretty sure I didn't have this much free inventory space. This much being just one single space, but still. So let's put a little patch of clay there, one right here, one in that spot. I'll build along there. Oh, that's the rest of the stuff I lost. Apparently I didn't have my stone. Right, there we go. That's a pretty large patch of clay. Ooh, I want to turn the stone and dirt around here into clay as well. It's going to be a huge strip of clay spanning across this coast here. It sucks when you misplace a block, because then it explodes into a bunch of little clay balls and you have to craft it back into a block. There we go. That's a big strip right there. I'm going to turn some of this sand into clay as well. Oh shit, I'm drowning again. I don't pay enough attention to my little drown meter. I like the white wool, but maybe get some other colors as well, add a bit of variety. Also, I want to fix this little spot here because the stairs kind of like sunken into the ground, and I don't like that very much. And why don't I actually scatter a bit of gravel around here as well, just to kind of make a little path through the beach. It's not going to be super uniform like those paths over there. It's going to be like kind of scattered and dithered. Trying to get too close to the cactus right there. Just squeeze behind everything. I'm just trying my best to dither it here. I'm not very good at doing that, to be completely honest. Yeah, A for effort. You're totally right. You know, it doesn't matter if it looks good. It only matters if I tried. You might call that cope, I call that confidence. Get out of here. I'm out of gravel. I gotta go grab some more. I honestly should have grabbed way more than just 2 stacks of gravel. Oh, I only have 1 stack left. I might have to go down to the mines and grab more again. Oop. You placed a block on top of my block. Alright, there we go. It's a very nice looking path, I think. As nice as it could look, anyway. And I really love what you did with, like, the towels and the umbrella. It looks very nice. That other side is gonna be like a gravel beach, and that side doesn't necessarily have to have anything like beach towels and stuff on it, but you can if you want. I don't know. I want to add a gravel beach because I just really like gravel beaches in this version. I like how they naturally generate, and I want to have one in my area. We can have it start here and then arch all the way around. I'm gonna give you my last stack of gravel. I'm just gonna throw it on the ground right here. Oh wait, is there gravel over there that you're collecting? Ah, alright, nice. So we might also have to go down to my mine shafts to grab some more gravel as well. I know I have some in a chest, at least. But yeah, here's your gravel. I'll go get some more. Creeper! It's dead now. I have like no room in my inventory to carry anything. I'm gonna have to drop some things off real quick. Fuck you, Cal. I just want to get rid of all the mob drops I picked up, so the gunpowder and the bones and everything. Bones in here, gunpowder in here, arrows in here. Let's see what else. I have a ton of sand. I could probably drop off a few stacks of those. There we go. I don't believe I'm gonna need any more than that. I forgot I had my leaves. I could definitely use those in the water as well. I just gotta make sure I remember I have them. Okay, now I can head down to my mine because, you know, now I can actually carry the gravel that I'm going downstairs for. Oh shit, I forgot about the slime. Where is it? I can hear it, but I don't see it. It must be in the cave over here. Oh, yep, there you are. Please get out of here. I don't want any of what you're selling. Well, how are you hitting me, and why can't I hit you? What the fuck? How does that work? This is cheating. You're cheating. You're a hacker. The slime is hacking. Fuck it. I'm just not gonna worry about that right now. That's a tomorrow problem. Get some bread. Yummy, yummy bread. Wait, what did Key go down to my mine for? I already grabbed all the gravel. And also, how did I not see him as I was passing him? He, like, slipped by me. Hey, what are you doing down there? Yeah, I grabbed the gravel already. Here, I have a few more stacks of it if you want. Here, I'll give you this and this. I'm gonna keep a stack for myself so I can work on the floor of the lake. While he's working on the gravel beach, I'm probably gonna work on the floor in front of it and turn that into gravel. Just gonna pick up my door here. Actually, I'm probably not gonna need the door for most of it because I can just stand on the coast and dig from here. There, it's really that simple. I wanna have the gravel here in the lake wrap around just a little bit. Make it kind of look like there's a little bit more gravel beach over here that was built over. Oh, hello, chicken. Get out of my way, please. Thank you. I want to turn a bit more of this area into cobblestone, specifically like this arch that's propping up all the gravel, except I'm gonna have to break this gravel just for a bit in order to do that. So if I don't, then it's just gonna fall. I hope you're not too offended, Key. I really don't want to get in the way of your work, but, you know, I've got work to do, too. There we go, like that. Nice little arch, and then now we can replace the gravel that was sitting on this. Oh, it's real dark in here. I want to turn some of the underside of this into cobblestone as well, or smooth stone or something. Or, you know what? Dirt looks fine. It's fine. It's not like I'll be swimming through that gap much anyway, unless I fall into this pond. Whoa, whoa, what's happening? Can I just break the door, please? Come on. I placed it in the wrong spot. I want to put it somewhere else. Okay, I think that's a good spot. I want to turn some of this ground down here into gravel, make the gravel area pretty big. Oh, no, go up for air. Oh, I forgot about that little area down there that I carved out and, didn't fill back in. I might want to go back down there later and make sure I didn't destroy any of the lights. And I am already out of gravel, I think. So that means 'tis more gravel digging time. It looks like Key has the same idea. He's also going down his little mine. Wait for me. Oh, are you mining them out of the walls here? Interesting. I guess I'll do that too. Now, I don't know why I never thought of carving all the gravel out from here. Alright, got everything that there is to grab in here. I just want to fill it in with cobblestone so I don't have this massive hole in the wall. I don't want any little rats making this their home. I'm gonna head in here and fill in Key's gap as well. You know, you don't want to leave too many gaps inside of your walls. Otherwise, any homeless person could just move in at any time. Did you get a lot of gravel down there? Alright, I don't think 34 is gonna suffice for me, so I'm gonna head down myself and grab some. Fortunately, it's easy enough to just walk into any of these tunnels here and find some gravel after not too long. See, look at that. There's some gravel right here. Alright, there we go. I think a stack and a half is a bit more reasonable of an amount. Ooh, do I want to grab all the gravel here? That's right next to the lava. Might be a bit tough because of the lava. Yeah, I'll leave it for now. Come back to it later if I really need to. Ooh, there's some gravel over there. I could grab some of that. Just gotta be careful with this water flowing everywhere. Oh, yep, I wasn't careful, and now I'm flooding everything. Great! Yeah, you know what? I'm happy enough with the amount I got. That's a good lesson in life, you know? Be happy with what you got. Don't take things for granted. Oh, no, I didn't mean to throw those. Gotta say, I am really liking how the gravel beach is looking. You did a good job. Now I just gotta finish what I started down here and get all of the ground replaced with gravel. Oh, no, don't drown, don't drown. Once again, I am really bad at keeping track of how much oxygen I have in my lungs. I'm gonna put a little more clay in this gravel area. Like, I'll put a little bit right here, maybe some here as well. All right, that's all looking pretty good, I think. How about a patch of clay in this corner? I don't know why I do that a lot, just make up those random spoonerisms, just completely botch my speech. I actually want to make this little spot a little bit shallower. No, I like having some variation in the elevation. Elevation variation. There, I think that looks really nice. Let's put a little more clay. After I put some clay around, I want to go back around the lake and add some patches of cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. Oh shoot, I ruined the water. There we go, that's better. Let's do one more bit of clay in the middle. Oh wait, actually, I know what I want to do. So how about with the cobblestone and the mossy stone, I make like these big-ish sorts of rocks around the place. See, something like that. I want to put one over here. This one can be a little smaller. How about one here, kind of next to all the gravel and the clay. And then one more here, kind of rocking the shift of the elevation. And then I want to surround this one specifically with clay. Maybe have it come upon this rock a little bit as well. Why not? Oh, no. Go up for air. Go up for air. Go up. Oh shit, what did I come upon right here? Oh, is this that cave down here? Oh, I'm gonna drown, I'm gonna drown, I'm gonna drown, I'm gonna drown. No, I'm gonna drown because I can't swim. Man, I'm really just not a good swimmer, am I? Oh, I like these chairs along the side, and that's... Yeah, well, shut up. It sucks having to reorganize my inventory again. I mean, I guess it wasn't all that organized before, like at all, but still. And there we go, that's clay all around the floor here. Oh, and you're putting clay around here as well, that's really nice. You know, I'm really happy about how this has all turned out so far. I oughta start putting these leaves around as well for some vegetation. Only issue is it creates like these weird air pockets and there's a bunch of Z fighting going on, but I'm not too worried about it. Put some in this crack here. Oh, shit, that's right. It decays when there's no logs next to it. So I'm gonna have to put some wood in the water. Wood in the water. Alright, can I, like, hide the wood, like, under the sand? Will that still count? Or does it need to be directly touching it in some way? Alright, looks like it has to be touching it. It blends in pretty well. It's really hard to see the logs unless you're, like, looking really close. So I'm not too bothered. Put some wood there. Add the leaves back to this part. Put some wood in this corner as well. So I can do that. How about a little bit right here as well? Oh, it's raining. Do you like the rain, Key? You want to work in the rain? Or do you want to sleep through it? Actually, you have a point. Yeah, let's sleep through it. So I believe I have an extra bed in here. Yeah, there's some extra beds in this chest over here. Pick whichever one you like more. I'm not exactly sure where you can put it. I don't really have a guest bedroom. You can just put it in the middle of this room or something. I don't know. You definitely can't put it in my bedroom. This room is all mine, and you're not allowed inside. Alright, that's better. We skipped to a very wonderful, clear day. Perfect for some more hard labor. I'm gonna put some leaves right here among the sandstone, and I think that's good. I think that's gonna be it for the leaves. The only other block I haven't really focused on is stone, but I don't know where I would really put it. I don't even know why I made a bunch of smooth stone. I would actually like to put a bit more sandstone around, so I'm gonna turn this little strip of sand into sandstone. Alright, that looks pretty good. Actually, let's extend it a little more this way. There, that not only looks pretty good, but just a little bit more pretty gooder. Ooh, I love the lamps. It's a very nice touch. Yeah, I'm really glad I brought you along for this. You added some very nice little creative touches. And also took off some of the workload for me. So now, the only other thing I can really think of doing is making the bridge across here and the fishing dock. So what I'll do is make a little outline for it along here. How about we do it like here? This can be the corner. I really do not have a lot of room in my inventory. I'm gonna throw this shovel in here and a few of my other random blocks as well. This can be the little part that extends out, and then oh, I fell into the water. Have some of the logs on the sides. Why is that not getting filled in? Hang on, let me grab my water bucket. Oh, hecky. I didn't realize you were right next to me. Oh, and I created another whirlpool. Oops. I just want to make sure I get all the water to stop flowing under here. There we go. Okay, so this is the little platform that you can stand on and then fish. Let's add some more planks this way. And then right here will be the path. And then there will be a bridge going across here, maybe. Except I'm not sure exactly how it will look. We're gonna have to make it work with all the stuff I placed under it. Do you think you could make a cool looking bridge across? Alright, awesome. I'll work on the path over here and then go around and add some finishing touches as well. Alright, there's that path going that way. Before I do anything else, I want to go empty my inventory because it's way too full. Throw all this excess dirt into here. I don't need the leaves anymore, I don't think. Moss stone I can put away. I have tons of sand I'm not going to need. Put the sandstone away as well. I don't think I'll need any more clay. Oh, and these extra mob droppings I've picked up as well. Arrows, lint, bones, just get everything gone. I also want to head down to the mine real quick and grab some coal to make torches, or I'll just grab torches if those are already down there. Well, okay, I am gonna grab all the coal because I'm kind of short on coal up here. All right, some extra torches. I got a ton of coal in here, so I'm gonna grab that. Holy shit, there's a lot of creepers over there, and I just want to take care of this problem super quick. I gotta light up this cave eventually. So a bunch of monsters like to spawn in there. Oh, no, no, no! Okay, that came really close to exploding. But now I'm back with some coal I'd like to put away. Now I don't have to keep going down my mine to grab more. Oh, that bridge is looking very nice so far. Good job. Oh, I put all my gravel away. What am I doing? Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Wait, what happened to my gravel? I swear I had some. Did I put them in that chest over there on accident? No, I didn't. What happened to my gravel? Did I accidentally throw it in a chest somewhere without thinking? I'm really confused. Key, did you take my gravel? What do you do with my gravel, huh? I'm on to you. Did I throw it in a chest down in the mine without thinking? Like, I'll do that sometimes. I'll accidentally throw something in a chest or put something in my inventory that I didn't want. Just kind of fumble with my controller a little bit. Alright, let's see. What happened to my gravel? It's none here. None here. Yeah, I have no clue what I did with it. Do I have Alzheimer's or something? Oh wait, I almost forgot. I have ADHD. It's basically the same thing. Oh hey, I found diamonds while I was digging for gravel. Neat. I think that's actually like the third time I found diamonds while looking for gravel. You know, I ought to start actually digging up this gravel when I find it while I'm mining, because I seem to find some good stuff a lot. Alright, I think that stacking a bit should do well for me for the rest of this project. Wow, Key, that bridge is coming together really nicely. I didn't expect something so grandiose, but you're doing a fantastic job. But now I gotta work on the rest of this path. I figure I'll have it wrap around kind of above the gravel. I just watched that zombie vanish right before my eyes. I'll be talking about it for years, and yet no one will believe me. Or maybe I was hallucinating that zombie all along. Who knows? I sure don't. I'm crazy! Let's see, this is the same elevation as that path over there that I want to connect to, right? Kind of. It's one block lower, but I can make that work. We're gonna have this path come out like this. Oops. Oh, no, God, stop! I keep placing the block in the wrong spot. So yeah, it'll connect to this spot, turn this into a four-way intersection. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was not enough gravel. I'm seriously gonna need a ton of gravel. Oh, hey, Key, do you have any extra gravel that you don't need anymore? No? You used it all? Alright, gotta go grab more, I guess. Alright, this time I'm gonna make sure I grab more than just a stack, because I keep running out and having to go grab more. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, there's some gravel right here, right at the entrance of this tunnel. I'm gonna start using the torches so this goes faster. Alright, there was that patch. It gave me a little over a stack, and there should be even more gravel right up this way. Very large patch of it. There is so much gravel here, holy crap. Oh, I found some iron in here, that's very nice. I'll pick that up, because why not? Oh, and some gold as well. Yeah, seriously, what did I tell you? When you reveal the gravel, then it reveals a bunch of cool ores. Make sure to put that on my tombstone. Alright, that was a huge patch of gravel, but it gave me a ton of gravel, over 3 stacks. I'm hoping that will do. I'm saying that very cautiously this time, but 3 stacks sounds about right for all the path that I've got to lay out. Dude, that bridge looks awesome. Like, I am legitimately impressed. You did a wonderful job on this. That shovel only had 1 hit left on it. I was about to start, like, digging a whole bunch, but I only got to dig up 1 block. Let's grab some actually, iron shovels. Yeah, just get all this ground dug up. Oh, and of course I don't have enough logs, so I gotta go grab some more. I'm grabbing 2 stacks, just to be safe. That's one part of the path right here completed. I gotta make sure it connects with this path over here. Oh, this part of the mountain kind of gets in the way a bit, doesn't it? I'll just carve it out. Why not? Have a part of the path that goes underneath. That sounds kind of cool. That should probably do me well. It's so annoying when you place the freaking logs wrong, or anything wrong. It's annoying to place any block wrong, especially ones you don't get back, like glass. I'm just glad I'm not building paths out of glass. That gives me an idea, actually. At some point, I could make like a cool little room underground or something. I don't know. And then have like glass in the floor of the path to look down on it. I actually might be able to do that with this dungeon over here. Like have a little square of glass right here to look down upon it. That would be really neat. But that's a project for another day. Right now I gotta focus on the task at hand. And said task is making these 2 paths connect. Oh, hey, Key. Thank you. I appreciate the help. We've almost got it connected. We've almost met in the middle. Actually, I'm gonna lower this corner down because I think it's flat enough to be able to get away with it. And it's a small enough spot where it would look kind of weird being elevated, you know? Hell, just this is kind of nearly crossing that line for me. I don't know how I feel about it. Slabs here, and here, and now to fill in all the gravel. Oh, you need some more gravel? Here you go. Oh, no, that's dirt, sorry. Here's the gravel. Alright, there you go. And I'll start from over here. Alright, here we go. Now to light things up. Oh, and I haven't, done the wood on the sides of this path right here, so I gotta do that real quick. Alright, there we go. A nice completed path circling the lake here. There were a few things I'd like to tweak here and there, but overall, I'm really liking how this looks. You did a fantastic job on the beaches and the bridge. I'm really happy about how all of it turned out. You did a great job. You wanna go on a little fishing trip for a job well done? Alright, I'll go make you a rod real quick. Here you go. I've got one of my own, out in that chest over there. What a nice bridge. I really like it. Alright, let's go. Hey, I got a fish. Nice. Let's see if Key can catch anything. Oh, I caught another fish. Oh, did you catch something, Key? No? Nothing's biting? Hey, Key caught a fish, and it fell into the water. But yeah, I think that was a very successful build. I'm happy with how everything turned out. Oh, and I fell in the water. Thank you guys for watching me and Key right here build this wonderful little lake. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I'm really happy about how it all turned out, and I hope you had fun watching us do it. But yeah, that's all for me for today. See ya!